Wolfsburg, Germany. For a few years after its 2008 launch, the Volkswagen Passat CC enjoyed a respectable level of sales success in the US that peaked at 29,502 in 2011, when it accounted for 9% of the brand's volume. Despite a facelift and a name change to just CC, its momentum receded rapidly. In 2016, the aging four-door coupe was VW's slowest-selling model in the US. Despite the negative trend, the automaker is staying in the segment and is getting ready to replace the CC with the bigger, better-named, MQB platform-based 2019 Volkswagen Arteon. Where the CC is about the same size as the smaller European market Passat, the Arteon is almost the same size as the Tennessee-built Passat sold in the US and the Nissan Maxima. A half-inch shorter in length than its conventionally styled sibling, the Arteon rides on a 1.4-inch longer wheelbase, and is 1.5 inches wider and 2.3 inches shorter in height. Compared to the CC, the Arteon is 2.4 inches longer and rides on a 5.2-inch longer wheelbase. The stretch-in wheelbase is entirely in the rear and allows the Arteon to provide rear passengers with an extra 0.6 inch of headroom, now totaling 37.2 inches. The Arteon's design is a big win. Its seamless, wide-banded front grille rounds out into high shoulders and a low roofline before shooting rearward to provide a sharp profile. Big, turbine-style wheels fill the four corners, offered in 19 inches for the US and 20 inches for the rest of the world. While the interior isn't quite as striking as the swept exterior, it's a nice, upscale place to lounge. VW's signature gloss black surfaces and dark materials blend well with silver trim throughout the cabin. We spent most of our time in a range-topping excellence model, where we enjoyed cushy leather seats and an option-soaked environment. VW's new 9.2-inch infotainment touchscreen is a much-needed upgrade, and it works in tandem with the sharp Volkswagen Digital Cockpit, a near-carbon copy of Audi's similarly named Virtual Cockpit. VW was mum on what powertrains we can expect on our shores, but did admit its newest 2.0-liter turbo is our best bet. In the cars we drove, the 2.0-liter put down a claimed 268 horsepower and 258 lb-ft of torque, but those power figures are not finalized. Europe's Arteons will arrive with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission managing the power, but US variants will receive a traditional 8-speed automatic. The DSG-equipped model felt fast enough, charging from 0 to 60 miles per hour in what seemed like the low 6-second range. With the 8-speed, the US Arteon is likely to be a little more sluggish. On the Autobahn, our 4-motion all-wheel drive equipped tester was solid, big, and smooth, typically Teutonic. When we turned off the aero-straight Autobahn and onto snaking German mountain passageways, it handled its bulk in a manner befitting the sleek appearance. The selectable drive modes allowed us to soften, stiffen, or smooth out the ride and driver inputs, including steering, throttle, and shift points. When it arrives, the Arteon should start at around $35,000, much like the outgoing CC. That's competitive with the likes of the Toyota Avalon and aforementioned Maxima, which don't offer the Arteon's stylish design or flexible hatchback body. While the Arteon feels and looks more premium than those two, making for a short debate, it's also up against the likes of the Audi A4 and BMW 3 Series, which start at around the same price. The Arteon's shapely body is its main asset against those luxury opponents as well. To get a similar profile from Ingolstadt or Munich, you need to step up to an A5 Sportback or 4 Series Grand Coupe, a roughly $43,000 proposition. For those more tempted by substance rather than badge, the Volkswagen Arteon, which can be outfitted with enough kit and caboodle to challenge those luxury alternatives, is sure to be a strong alternative when it arrives the US in 2018. 2019 Volkswagen Arteon specifications on sale. 2018 price $35,000 base, estate engine 2.0 turbocharged DOC 16-valve I-4268 HP, 258 lb-ft estate, transmission 8-speed automatic layout 4-door, 5-passenger, front engine, Ford hatchback EPA mileage na LXWXH 191.4 by 73.7 by 56.2 and wheelbase 111.8 in weight 3,400 pounds estate 060 miles per hour 6.5 seconds estate top speed na